To our 17-year-old, your name is on everyone's lips, with angry saliva, with salt tears, but the space between all of these words is your screaming ground, your stomping ground. Your ghost feet can make no noise now about how you had loved the man who killed you, how your lips had touched his lips, love words had been there. What part of this man broke to break you so, Sithandwa-sam? Can we hear his name in your screamings? This love turned hate turned death is a bone-old tale. But we must unpick it if we are ever to love in safety. If we are ever to die in peace, I will try to catch your silent screams, Miss Booysens, to taste their blood and their hope, because while everyone wants a piece of you now, this will all die down soon, and others will die unless we spit the blood and the grit of your screams onto our walls, onto our faces. Bring the bones out, bring the rage and the shame out, refine our names and some dignity. Because once we have screamed all our screams, cried all of our tears, all we can do for you now is to plant you gently into the soil, to send you gently with lullabies up to the clouds. I find it tragic and worrying how the voices against this explode in certain moments around certain things that make it into the media and then are silenced, so that then at the same time the victims of this become kind of billboards and are around for a couple of weeks and are forgotten, and their humanity is somehow seems to be lessened with that. And then, you know, we forget about how much of an everyday occurrence these things are, how every day, you know, on Sunday there was another woman murdered. It's an everyday thing, and the fight can't be so sporadic. We have to keep screaming, and it's about balancing, acknowledging these people, these women, these men. I mean, I think what's also important in that poem, I was also trying to get how so often we have this dialogue about rapists as monsters, as the kind of the people over there, the people who are evil inherently, who will do that to us. And I think what was important about Anene Booysen's story, that tragedy, and that wasn't spoken about, was that, you know, when she named her attackers, one was her ex-boyfriend, and that the violence that's in your home, that people are exposing themselves to all the time, how to try and find a safe space in that relationship when so often, I mean, it's that line, love turned hate, turned death, and how we try and unpick and understand that.